Hey guys, what's up? Manoy here and welcome back to the channel. Back with another before you buy video. You know what? I really like making these test ride videos because I get to experience a new motorcycle, and in doing so, I get to tell you my honest opinions that might help you get a better idea if you are in the market for a new bike. We'll be talking about features, performance, along with its specs, pricing here where I live, and my recommendations. So the bike that we have here is a Honda PCX Maxiscooter. This is a bone stock 2018 model with a 150cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine. Yes, I know there is a newer model with a 160cc engine, which we'll talk about a bit later in the video. Beggars can't be choosers, and this one came in for a much-needed tire change. We installed a set of brand new Pirelli Angel scooter tires, and this was the perfect opportunity to take it out for a spin. With the permission of the owner, of course. Okay, so let's start with the styling, which I am still confused about even up to this day. It looks like a cross between a jet ski and a 2007 Honda Accord. It's sleek and very alien looking. You get a giant windshield that barely does its job, and a one-piece boomerang-shaped headlight with integrated blinkers up front. From the side, it looks like a bulbous unit with a semi-step-through design with no squared-out edges. From the back, it gives you the illusion that it is bigger and wider, like a birthing hips of a slender woman. Creature features include a step seat, which is a plus for lower back support. This small compartment that is nicely sealed and hidden. Passenger grab rails disguised nicely to look like a spoiler. The passenger pegs fold up and its design flows with the bike itself. Now, a hidden gas tank and a large underseat storage is right here, which is cool. Hand controls are your typical Honda arrangement. Lights and horn on the left, and the starter button and the idle start-stop button on the right, which I highly recommend you turn off because it's annoying. The digital display shows the needed info at a quick glance and reminds me of the dashboard of a modern Honda Civic. Now, the ergonomics is something else. For a guy my size, I find the PCX a bit cramped. The seat looks inviting, but not as comfy as I thought it would. I do like the low and slim profile of the seat, which allows me to put my feet down easily. Now, the step boards on both sides allow you to move your feet forward and back, but despite that, I still feel cramped and I could use a bit more legroom. Now, handlebars feel like buckhorn bars, like those ones that you find on old cruisers. It has this low and back-swept profile, which adds even more to the crampiness. Now, the cool thing though is the fact that they can be adjusted forward by simply loosening the top clamps like that on a dirt bike. If this was mine, I would change it to something a bit taller, wider, with a lesser back sweep. Now, riding the PCX in heavy urban traffic gave me mixed feelings. Despite having a very low center of gravity, I find it a bit difficult to balance myself in crawling speeds. Now, steering the bike also requires a bit of effort regardless of how fast you're going. I was expecting quick turns, especially with the brand new tires, but at higher speeds though, like 70 to 100 kilometers per hour, I find the PCX very well planted, and I really like the firm suspension and smooth paved roads. Even when passing this trailer truck producing a ton of turbulence, the PCX felt very stable and didn't go out of lane.
So much wind. 98. Okay. Very stable.
Bumpy roads though, the PCX suspension is a bit too firm, making you feel every bump. Okay, for engine performance, I was not really expecting that much considering this version produces 14 horsepower and 13.5 Nm of torque at best, but I did find the PCX deceivingly fast. It doesn't have the low end pull that we would normally expect from a single cylinder engine, but this one is pretty aggressive in the middle RPM ranges. Darting in and out of traffic spots require a bit more throttle input as I would like to, but it's smooth and predictable anyway. As for braking, all I can say is they work really well at any speed, even if this model has a drum rear brake. Speaking of, changing the rear tire on this scooter is a pain in the ass, I tell you. You have to remove the exhaust, the mounting bracket, and right rear shock to get full access to the rear wheel. Alright, if you reached this part of the video, thank you. Please give this video a like and consider subscribing. And if you have something to add to this topic, leave a comment and I will get back to you ASAP. Okay, let's talk pricing. A brand new PCX is somewhere between 130 to 150,000 Philippine pesos, depending on which part of the country you're buying. The good part though is that you're getting a 160cc 4-valve engine, which is faster than this one, and you get a rear disc brake with ABS. But if you're looking for something pre-owned, expect to find the 150cc version priced somewhere between 65 to 95,000 pesos, depending on the year on condition. So what are my final thoughts? The PCX is a deceivingly fast urban scooter with premium fit and finish. Very stable ride at higher speeds, but it suffers a bit on lower city speeds when it comes to maneuvering. If you're someone who is on the tall side, this bike may not be for you due to its ergonomics, as I mentioned. But if you're a regular sized person, try it. See for yourself if it's for you. Anyway, that's it for this video. I also made a review on its #1 rival here, which is the Yamaha NMAX. Go check it out and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, there is a function over here, which is the idle start-stop. I believe that if you turn it on, if you're in idle, you're in a stoplight, the engine will cut off. Hey man. You just passed me. Yeah, what is that? Hey, what happened to him? He's wobbling all over the place.